Hey everyone, Matt here. This week's episode has an issue with an echo. I'm not exactly sure why yet because this is the first time that it's happened, but I just wanted to forewarn you that there will be an echo. So I hope you enjoy this week's episode, and I guarantee there will not be an echo next week. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast, the world's sexiest podcast. My name is Matt, and I'm here with Tam and Andy. What's up, guys?
I think we've done sexy before, but that's okay. It can be reiterated because it's the world's sexiest podcast.
Hey.
We went 15 seconds, and Andy already whispered.
Oh, that's my thing. That's my thing.
Yo, Jimmy Jams. Yeah.
So how was your day, Tam?
My day?
Yeah.
Started off fantastic.
How much did you pay for that?
It was at the gas station, so it was like $3.50. I feel the worst, but I needed it. I
was drinking a gallon of milk.
A whole gallon. I'll finish it by the podcast is over.
Seriously, that's a gallon challenge.
Yeah, I can. It's whatever.
Actually, that thing's almost like halfway done. Holy shit.
Yeah, I love milk so much. I was laying in bed last night at like 2 a.m, like going through withdrawals because I haven't had milk in like 4 days. I'm just like getting cold sweats. Like I feel bugs in my skin.
I need that milk.
I just hear that little moo in my ear.
I need that cow titty milk.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite type of milk? Matt?
I don't like milk.
Andy?
Strawberry.
You like strawberry?
I was
thinking more like 2% or but no,
2%
strawberry
lactate.
I can drink any type of milk.
But I'll go down with some whole milk, but I feel like a fatty after I finish one. I'm like, ugh.
Almond milk.
My favorite
Soy milk.
My favorite is the vitamin D milk.
Because you get that D.
It's like silky smooth. Doesn't have that burn going down after 3/4 of a gallon.
You should just stop that when milk does that. Milk's meant to be creamy. Bro.
Yeah, if milk's burning, it's about time
probably
you
put it back in the fridge.
ease up.
No,
Ease up on the milk, Tam.
I don't know what I'd do if I ever was like lactose intolerant.
Dude, that's what I said, but the world of lactate milk is not bad.
No?
No, you don't miss out on shit. You're fine.
All right.
Yeah.
I never had a kidney stone either.
They don't have gallon sizes, which sucks, but yeah, so you just got to buy like 3 at once. But it'll be okay. You look like you're gonna cry.
I can't even imagine a world where I can't have dairy products. I'm an American, damn it. We figured that shit out.
Processed cheese.
I don't like cheese either.
I am not a huge fan of American cheese because I know it's like 1,000% processed. It's like, no, there's no way there's organic American cheese. I don't trust it.
Yeah, it's very plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We at one time at Panera, we got like a huge case of American cheese, but the fucking wrappers were all upside down. And we're like, oh, new guy at the cheese factory. And then once we finished that and the next shipment came in, it was like all fixed. We're like, fired the new guy.
Fired the new guy.
Poor guy. He just couldn't wrap some cheese.
How rough would that be?
I know.
You got fired for your cheese wrapping skills.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Bob. Your dad can't even look at you right now.
I wonder if like there were cheese puns involved with him being fired.
Go on.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you have any?
It's just the obvious ones of like it just wasn't Gouda enough.
Grab your mozzarella and go.
Grab
Grab your mozzarella severance package and leave.
What do you get if you mix the protagonist from... Fuck. Hold on. I got it.
Cheddar.
Protagonist.
What do you get when you mix the protagonists from Small Soldiers and Arnim Zola? Gorgonzola.
I think I'm gonna go buy an actual jar. Yeah, you pushed in deep for that joke. I didn't like it.
I did.
I'm just kidding, Matt. I fucking loved it.
That's so sad that the Gorilla Munch Gorilla isn't like the same anymore.
Yeah, I'm glad we have one of the old Gorilla Munch.
The Jimmy's one.
Yeah.
We have the Jimmy's Gorilla Munch.
He's always watching over us, making sure our Jimmies are stable.
Not all rustling around.
Yeah.
Don't you rustle around, Jimmy's.
That was the funniest thing when I bought that just randomly, and then Skylar came over and he had a box.
Oh.
Is that the same time you made all those drops?
Yeah, we made a few. I'll play them when we go into gaming.
Oh, good. Yay.
A drop from Skylar. But,
How was your guys' weeks?
pretty.
Yeah?
Pretty.
Pretty good.
My
Pretty?
week was pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah? Go
Yeah.
on.
I put on makeup.
Oh.
I can
No,
tell
I
a little
didn't.
bit, but I didn't want to say anything. Just in case you weren't comfortable with it.
Your face looks golden.
Probably all that gold paint he has on.
I kept myself shaving. So around here.
Are you pissed about it?
Yeah, I was fucking pissed about it. Because I use a safety razor with that straight razor blade, and so I don't.
It's
just
not
cut-
safety. I could kill you with it.
No, it's not a safety razor. It was called a safety razor because it was safer than a straight razor.
I can still kill you with it.
Yeah, you could. It's a razor blade.
When you're sleeping, I won't creep up in your bed. Cut you open.
You won't have to creep in my bed. You'll already be there.
I know.
Come back to bed, Andy.
This time it'll be like, come back to bed, Matt. Indiana Jones.
And I'll gladly do it because you've never asked me to come back to bed.
Yeah. You married asshole.
Because I'll whip you back in the bed. Get in bed.
You'll whip me back into bed. Okay.
Last night on Marissa's Netflix, Camilla and I just watched a bunch of like the softcore porniest stuff we can find on Netflix. So hopefully it'll start suggesting like hilarious shit to Marissa, and she's gonna be none the wiser about it.
You got her. Softcore porn.
She's gonna click it on, like, have like a job interview in her apartment. It's just like
I just
hello,
looked at Netflix
doctor.
for background noise.
She's going to like pull up Netflix and be like, seen it. Seen it. Seen it.
Oh, this one's new. Thanks, Andy.
Joke's on you, Netflix. I was bored.
Netflix should have hardcore porn.
I don't know.
They have a kids section and an adult section.
Why not
Right.
like a super adult section?
Yeah, they should.
We could come up with a better name than that.
Call it Netflix Adult.
Netflix porn.
Netflix.
Porn flicks.
With 3 X's for the flicks.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's better.
Nice.
Net ticks. No, I don't like it. Net nips. No.
All right, onward.
I think the 3 X's at the end is the best one.
Yeah.
My week was amazing. My week was absolutely fantastic. Because of the snow, I worked approximately 24 hours and got paid for 40.
Nice.
Because of that, I got to stay out late playing Pokemon Silver, and I caught a shiny Delibird.
Yeah, that's right. You did. You
Oh,
texted
this
us
is my
about
second
that.
shiny Pokemon ever. And I was like,
What's the chances of getting one?
it was like 80,000. 1 in 80,000.
I had a shiny Gyarados, but that's the one you can automatically
I
get.
killed that fucker. I was like, I don't even want you.
Oh, no, I wanted it.
Why would you kill it?
Because I didn't want it.
It's shiny. Build your collection, Tam. You got to catch them all.
Nah.
That's
I want to catch one for real so that I can tell people and they won't believe me.
And then you like throw it out. Check it out. It's been. Oh, you need to feed that.
See, what I'd do is I'd just catch a shiny Magikarp and be like, this could be a Gyarados if I wanted it to be. It's for proof.
Oh, so you're a hipster Pokemon trainer. I want the Magikarp.
I want that one. Smoking a cigarette. Not from Starbucks, though.
Wearing my beanie.
Cute
Sound like
glasses.
Ash Ketchum, that fucking hipster. I want to know my Pokemon from the beginning. Truth and love, friendship.
Best friends, Pikachu.
I'll never evolve you, Pikachu. Stop it! I'm getting my ass handed to me in battle.
Hey,
But I like you just the way you are.
Pikachu, catch this stone.
They're just walking along in a cave exploring, and Pikachu just trips over one. No!
In the game, how funny would it be? Because your Pokemon can like pick up an item and hand it to you. What if they picked up a Thunderstone and handed it to you? like Pikachu. Raichu! What happened? I found this thing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
He does it while you're sleeping because he knows he would stop it. You wake up, just Raichu snuggling. What the fuck?
He's like, finally.
He just keeps calling him Pikachu. He's like, no. Pikachu, it's gonna be okay.
I'm Raichu, you asshole, alright? Just accept me.
We live in a new world now. I can be
Look at
whoever
me.
I want to be.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
That was always, the anime was weird because the only Pokemon that ever wanted to evolve was fucking Charmander.
Yeah, Charmander was such a prick.
Yeah, he became a prick. That sucks. He was so nice when he was a Charmander, then ever since he became a Charmeleon, he was a dick.
Yeah.
Totally. I have debates with my friends about this and how they think it's totally just. And I'm like, no, Charmander was a dick.
Why
He's
he
a
gotta
fucking
be?
asshole.
Why he gotta be a teenager? He's a fucking teenager, is what he is.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's- Oh, you laying down? You want to take out the trash? Oh, you're spitting fire. All right.
Seismic toss, huh? How about you go fuck yourself? I'm gonna literally kill you with flame.
You don't know me, Dad.
And then fucking the only other Pokemon I can think of that evolved in the original anime was fucking Butterfree.
Yeah, Butterfree flew
And then
away.
you just let him go.
Yeah.
Oh, you went off to go have Butterfree sex with that hot, shiny Butterfree.
Then come back.
Hopefully multiple
Actually,
partners.
most butterflies, most butterflies, whenever they have sex, they die. So no, I don't think we're gonna see that Butterfree. Yeah, Butterfree's my favorite Pokemon, and my best friend put that little fun fact on my Facebook wall one day.
Ash is just walking along. He's like, Butterfree? You didn't get laid.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys want to go into gaming news?
Segue to
All right,
game.
here's one of Skyler's drops.
Here it is. There's loads of gaming news right around the corner. Stick with us and see what you can catch.
It's even a Pokemon drop. Yeah, we did that the day we both had Gorilla Munch.
That's awesome. Really good day.
You guys know what swatting is?
Yeah. Yes.
Swatting.
And it's not sexual.
Not that swatting. No, it's where you call the SWAT team on somebody.
Oh yeah, I remember we had a story about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this guy called the Famed God swatted somebody. He called the SWAT team, and the SWAT team showed up, and they didn't find a crime, as is typical with swatting. Well, the Famed God is now arrested.
Good.
He's accused of hacking into game consoles of at least 2 people to obtain their personal information.
Oh.
Charged with 2 counts of computer tampering, computer fraud, identity theft, and disorderly conduct.
Holy
Faced up to
shit.
5 years in prison.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Karma, bitch.
I thought about being a hacker.
Did you?
Yeah. That way I could computer tamper with things.
Andy just
go.
opened the door and
Just
told
go.
Tam to leave.
Just go.
I don't even want it.
Just go. No.
It's all cold. I'm not wearing socks.
Onward.
So that's really ironic. It's good.
Yeah,
good
swatting's
for-
bad, kids.
Yeah.
Okay,
Swatting's bad. Battlefield Hardline has a lot of Easter eggs.
I clicked on the link you shared. That was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
first of all, I posted a bunch of different funny reloads.
I saw.
Which are like 1 in like 88,000.
Yeah, they're really hard to get.
Here you go.
Yeah, that's the
That
best
one's
one.
almost my favorite. I like the pistol one. That one's neat. The revolver
yeah.
one. But yeah, the third arm is really.
I also like the magic trick one where he's going
yeah.
to reload his pistol, and then all of a sudden it's gone, and then it's back.
He's like,
Ta-da!
oh. But yeah, it's like you have to reload on an empty clip, and it's like 1 in 88,000.
Oh, that's cool. That's really awesome. That's a good attention to detail.
Apparently, in some maps, there will be donuts on the map, and the police will go, "Donut spotted."
This is the they made the horror game. These are the Dead Space guys.
Horror game.
Horror. I saw that.
Almost made Sam spit out his mouth.
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Don't cry over spilled milk. But yeah, it's the Dead Space guys are making this, so that's why I was like, ooh, about how I felt about it. But it's getting a lot of positive reviews.
Yeah, that's good.
Or I guess not reviews, but positive
Feedback.
press.
Yeah,
feedback. There you go.
Yeah, that's good because I didn't hear very good things about it to start off with, but now I'm hearing better things. So
cool. And I've always been a huge fan of the Battlefield series, but only the ones that DICE have made.
Battlefield was easily the best.
The first one. That
then the second one, they took the funny characters and then like made them all badass. I'm just like, what?
It had that like blue filter.
Yeah, it did.
I was like,
it had a very blue filter to it.
And then Battlefield 3 had that fucking tan filter. 4, I think they stopped.
Speaking of filters, I've been playing a lot of New Vegas.
Yeah.
Tan. Yeah, that
everything is just fucking tan.
filter, man.
I've been playing a shitload of game dev Tycoon.
Oh, yeah?
It is so fun and super fucking addicting. Holy shit.
I want to play Besiege.
What is that?
Oh my god, you should see the GIFs. They're all over the internet.
What is it?
It's like a physics war game, and you can create like contraptions to kill a bunch of people, and you have to have some creativity just to do it. You know, it's interesting. Remind me to show you a couple of GIFs after the podcast.
All right.
But it's super fucking interesting. It's only like $7 on Steam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me neither.
I've broken the 100 mark on Steam.
Oh yeah.
I have 105. They had a LucasArts Humble Bundle of all the old LucasArts games, so I had to get down on that. I paid like $13 and got like 11 games. I got Dark Forces.
Knights of the Republic.
Yep. And KOTOR 2.
I haven't played the second one.
I hear the second's supposed to be like the best of the best.
I destroyed the first one though. I loved that game.
Have you ever played Jedi Academy?
I played Jedi Academy too.
I fucking love Jedi Academy 2 wasn't on it, but that's all right. The first one was my favorite. So
It was so good.
But I'm gonna get a shitload of graphics mods for KOTOR, and then I'm gonna replay them
Oh yeah, that's cool.
because I haven't played them since they probably came out. Actually,
Last time I went through Knights of the Republic, I didn't level up my character until I was a Jedi, and so I only had wisdom. So I ran through the first whole part of that game as Carlos, right, and Bastila. I know Bastila, but it was
dude.
yeah,
Like I
whatever.
said, I haven't played it since the game came out.
So we'd instantly get into a fight, and my level 2 character would die just right off the bat. And I dumped all of my stats into wisdom. And so whenever I became a Jedi and I hit the auto level up for being a Jedi, I got my Jedi powers. Well, it said I got my Jedi powers from level 2 on. So I got like an extra 8 powers, and my wisdom was like 30,000. So I didn't pull up my lightsaber once versus the final fight. I was just like force powers, and they worked. And they worked.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I think I'm gonna go very heavy into lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love the fucking sound. I love that sound, and just they're so cool. But I think I might have played Jedi Academy probably about 8 times.
Yeah.
I loved Jedi
So-
Academy.
Jedi Academy. That's with Kyle Katarn, right?
He's in it, but he's not the main character. He's like the teacher.
Okay. And isn't the main character's name like Jaden or something like that?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that's the one I played.
Yeah.
I was always a Keldor. How would you like the mission that was like Trimmers, the big worms?
That one took me a while because I'm like, oh, I was young when I was playing it, so I'm like, how the fuck do I do this? And then like, finally I figured it out.
Yeah.
But I had to come back and like put more points into the jump. So I
Yeah.
could jump farther. But yeah, I loved. I was like, you can play with dual lightsabers. Oh my god!
Two
They were fucking
lightsabers,
boss. The dual
yeah,
the dual
the
staff.
saber. My actually favorite saber combination was just a single saber, just one. Because
I
you
like
could
nerd.
you could change the stances.
The heavy one was awesome.
God, I killed my throat.
Good.
Hypocrite.
Drink your
Now I
hazelnut
gotta think about
shit
drinking my hazelnut
coffee.
and hot chocolate, and I hate it.
Would you like a swig of milk?
No, I hate that more.
You want some water?
I gotta do.
It's toast.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let's toast. All right.
Moo.
Thank you, Andy. Sorry, I called you guys nerds.
Yeah.
Actually, I was pulling up stuff while you guys were talking, so
Oh, good.
it was actually worth it. I decided I'd interject myself in the most annoying way possible.
All right. What you got then?
Next thing I got is Xbox One's February update.
It's supposed to be good, like pretty big. Too.
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, it's out.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
It's February.
Did you get it?
No, not yet.
It's February.
I know, but it's like the first month. Sometimes they'll say February, and then it's like the last week.
Connect your Xbox One controller faster, fixes a few bugs. You'll be able to access the Game Hub, which basically lists off tons of game regarding specific titles, like achievements, leaderboards, friends who play it, and so on.
The controller one. That's
Tile
nice.
transparency, so that you see background wallpaper. The TV feature has been upgraded. They say it's not a mind-blowing update, but the controller bit alone is great if it works.
All right. See, that's weird. How long does it take for it to connect? Because the PS4 is like 2
I didn't
seconds.
think it was that long. I never noticed any problem.
Maybe it's instant now.
Yeah. It connects before you even think about connecting it.
Psych! The Kinect hears you. It's like, oh, he's coming in. Connect it.
I wonder if that's what they meant.
Yeah.
The controller connects more. I'm sorry.
You should be.
I apologize.
All right, guys. That is all we have for gaming news.
Wait,
What's up?
I don't know where this falls. Did you not see the Legend of Zelda Netflix
Oh my God,
possibility
no one
thing?
cares.
Yeah, that's cool, but it's in like it's gonna be like a year.
No one cares about the animated series.
It's not an anime series. It's live action.
No, there's a Netflix.
That's even worse.
Stop! I'm so excited.
If they get enough money, it'll be good.
I've had that thing put on my Facebook wall like 3 times.
Well, I'm glad you're excited.
I'm excited for
Hopefully it'll
it.
be
The
good.
internet's not, but it's got the Triforce in it, and the dude's wearing green stuff. Of course, I'm excited.
Fuck yeah!
All right, we can continue. I'm
Like
sorry.
the pilot for it is like, what if Zelda was a girl?
I'd be totally fine if Link was a girl.
No, what if Zelda was a girl?
Oh, that's impossible. Zelda couldn't be a girl.
All right.
Hopefully they have a sex scene and like plenty of nudity. Like
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Link just finally happens. He's like, this is happening.
They sit. They did say
You
they're.
seem to be in a slumber again.
My job is done.
They did say that it was going to be like Game of Thrones, but just a little more PG.
A little more PG Game of Thrones is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
So hopefully like one boob.
Yeah.
Like a boob slip.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nip slip would be nice.
What's so Zelda's duty?
All right, let's go to technology news.
No one cares, old man. It's time for technology news with 3-hit combo.
Do you ever try to do the switch off? You can master it in like a week.
The switch off?
Or you're just like
Just because
It's
this
like
is
a
in-
magic
Another
trick.
person's there.
This is like an audio podcast. He's talking about masturbating. So there's a lot of hand actions going on over here.
Switching hands. That's
Yeah.
the switch off.
The switch off.
And then you can do the
Trademark.
double stranger switch off.
Go. Oh,
Sit on
Where
both
you sit on
hands,
both.
and then do it.
the lonely man's threesome.
All right, what do we got in tech news?
Chipotle's Twitter has been hacked. Well, it was hacked. It's no longer hacked.
No.
Hackers seized the Twitter account of the popular fast food chain Chipotle Mexican Grill early Sunday morning, tweeting obscenities and replacing the brand's main icon with a swastika before the account was recovered.
Do you see that Coca-Cola's Twitter got tricked into posting quotes from Mein Kampf.
What?
I don't know what the thing was, but people like Coca-Cola was doing quotes and stuff. You could like tweet them quotes and they'd retweet them or whatever. And someone tweeted quotes from Mein Kampf.
It's funny.
It was good shit.
What were the tweets from Chipotle? Do they have them there?
They don't have a picture, but I was there during the hack. I was on Twitter at the time, and a bunch of people were talking about Chipotle, so I saw they were complaining about the government.
Oh, okay.
It was your typical, like, a kid figured out how to hack a Twitter account, and it was stuff like, oh, we don't like the president anymore, and stuff like that. It was pretty lame.
We don't like that guy.
Basically, that's what. Basically
Wait a couple
what it
years
said.
and then kick him out.
So the swastika's gone. Chipotle's back to Chipotle.
Do you guys like Chipotle?
I love Chipotle. They got this like tofu thing I want to try now. Tofu burrito or whatever. I am a big fan of tofu. I really
do?
like tofu.
Really?
I love tofu. It's delicious. It's soybean.
Yeah. When did your vagina come in?
When I got married.
Yeah, Chipotle's good, but apparently the meat's poisoned and they hate Obama. So
According to themselves.
that's what I found on their Twitter account.
Not very good marketing.
No.
There's a really cool Netflix. It's like 22 minutes on a Netflix documentary about Chipotle, and it's like inside Chipotle, and it's really cool actually.
Yeah?
Really really fascinating. They also have one on Pixar.
I had a friend get me a couple gift cards to Chipotle, and so I've eaten there recently. I'd never really ate there before.
If you voluntarily want to have diarrhea, Chipotle is great.
How come no one can ever eat anything?
What do you mean?
Every restaurant, every restaurant, someone always brings up diarrhea. Like, hey, you want to go to McDonald's? Oh, only if I want diarrhea. Hey, you want to go to Taco Bell? Only if I want diarrhea.
Because it's a fast food thing, and I guess I
don't know if I just have an iron stomach or if I'm one of the few people that don't have like this diarrhea deficiency. But very few things just make me sick unless there's something actually wrong with them.
You sound like such a grumpy old guy.
Because it happens every time.
And I love it. I don't know. It really depends on what you get there.
The McDonald's and Taco Bell diarrhea, I say more as a joke. Chipotle, if you get the right combination of things, will destroy you.
I don't like Taco Bell's ground beef. I think the ground beef, it actually gives me really bad acid reflux.
I usually get their steak or chicken. That's
Yeah.
it. Once in a blue moon, I'll be like, I want some fucking ground beef though. But that's about it.
Never.
Or I'll cook my fucking own at home.
Ugh. Gross. Cooking your own food. We're in America.
I love cooking.
We're in America. You get in that gas guzzling car and you go to a little window
Honda.
and you yell at someone to make you food.
pretty
Drive 30
efficient.
feet and they throw it at you.
It's fuel efficient. I mean, it's old, but it gets the job done. What do you got against my Honda, man? I like my girl.
I'm sorry. What's your Honda's name? What's her name?
I just call her the girl.
The girl? That could be its own proper noun. The girl.
All right, what we got else in tech?
Half the DNA on the NYC subway matches no known organism.
Huh.
Fucking Men in Black. That's what's happening right now. We all got defibrillated.
During
Whatever.
the Sony email neuralizer.
Thank you.
During the Sony email hacks, did you hear about the Men in Black 21 Jump Street crossover?
There is
No.
25% of me that wants that to happen.
21 Jump Street would theoretically take over Men in Black. It would be like a mashup movie.
25% of me wants that to happen. Just because I want to see the actors together, not because I want to see the movies together. I totally see Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones and Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill just having really interesting chemistry
You know
on
what
the set.
sucks though is if those guys took over, it would have to be a rated R Men in Black, and they wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It'd be PG-13.
Well, the Patho Map Project, which involves sampling turnstiles, benches, and keypads at 466 stations, found over 15,000 life forms in total, half of which were bacterial. The Wall Street Journal has created a fun, interactive, microbial map of the subway. How many times has someone said fun, interactive, and microbial in the same sentence?
Andy says it all the time.
I say fun. Yeah,
Fun, interactive, microbial masturbation.
Fact.
They show where the lines of bacteria are associated with. Everything from mozzarella cheese to staph infections was found. But associated with is a pretty fuzzy term that runs up against the limits of science. In the past few years, genetic sequencing has become vastly more powerful and cheap, making metagenetic analysis possible. This means we can take all the DNA in an environmental sample, human, plant, bacteria, whatever, and sequence the hell out of it. The problem, though, is that our genetic libraries are still incomplete. For example, if I don't know what the DNA sequence of a cockroach looks like, how can I know what my DNA sequence, or how can I know a DNA sequence belongs to a cockroach?
Oh, all right. That actually makes sense.
That's why half the DNA found in the project matched no known organism.
Got it.
That's fair. Huh. But it's really interesting that it's so much on a subway.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Everything from the bacteria of the mozzarella stick to a staph infection.
That's why I don't eat there either.
I love the pictures of people on like the New York subway when they'll send just fucked up pictures. They're so good.
Bunch of Radioshacks are closing.
Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
Someone
I
had
think my
a
dad's the only
awesome-
person who goes to Radioshack anymore.
I do.
Do you?
For random shit, actually.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of connectors. They have that
Yep.
little...
They had like a wall of electronics. If you want to get some weird electronic shit, you can find it there. And I've used it for like LEDs.
Is the one in Oakview still open?
No.
I was going to say, because they only have one here listed in Nebraska, and that's in Sorensen Park.
There's one 180th and West Center.
180th and West Center.
Yeah. But I saw an article that someone was like, Google should buy
Radioshack.
Radioshack because it would be 5,000 instant Google stores. Google's talking about getting into the carrier service. They're offering their Google lines.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah. Well,
Have you guys
they're
ever seen the
closing
movie
a
Wall-E?
fuck ton of stores, so...
Is it like 5,000?
I don't know. I do know that it looks like, from what I see, that the store you were talking about is not on here.
Oh, maybe it closed. I haven't been up there in a while, but I'm going up there after here, so I'll see.
Yeah, let us know.
I do.
I'm trying, these look like they aren't listed by state, so...
I'll tweet it out. What's going on?
All right.
I'm having an issue finding...
Update.
God, there are a lot of stores closing. Fuck. Trying to find all the ones in Nebraska, but...
Good rock.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, Jackie Chan here. Good rock, motherfucker.
These have no
Jackie
rhyme
Chan, you
or
have such a
reason.
dirty mouth.
Oh, Jackie Chan make at least like 10 opera albums. True fact.
Oh, I have no idea what you said.
Jackie Chan has at least 10 opera albums. No shit.
He does?
Yes, Jackie Chan sings opera.
That's interesting.
It process beautiful.
Oh, boy. Oh, this is not...
What'd you do?
I searched for NE for Nebraska, and that's not helping.
No.
The Sorensen one, Radioshack Exhibit 1A. Where is that?
You just did the seat lean? I thought you were totally going to rip ass.
I had to move my leg there.
I was like, how
All right,
unprofessional.
well, Andy, you let us know. You let us know if that one's still open.
Guys, it's totally irrelevant. Radio Shack is open.
BattleBots is coming back.
Fuck yeah!
What?
I love BattleBots.
What?
ABC will give us 6 episodes of the show this summer.
Oh, okay. Or network television. I can watch it.
They will be focusing more on the development of the bots and the backstories of the creators.
That's kind of cool. I always wanted to see how they built them, at least.
I'm going to see if my dad, what he can do to try and get on the fucking show. He would fucking rock.
Dude, if it's coming out this summer, they've already finished filming.
They've
Season 2.
They do BattleBot competitions every year in Las Vegas. Even before the first show and since the first show, they still do the competitions.
I forgot to tell you my super awesome, sort of super awesome news this week. I got a halfway legitimate offer if I were to kickstart Schindler's Fist for 10 grand.
No way.
If I started a Kickstarter,
Give me a
he
name.
would donate
Give me a name.
10 grand.
Is he anonymous?
I'm gonna say that it is my wife's boss.
Your wife's boss?
But that's it. And apparently, his like one of his good friends is like best friends with Melissa Midwest.
Oh, I almost got a chance to be on a podcast with her.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
Is she a porn star?
She is. She from Lincoln.
Does she fist?
No.
She accept
That
fist?
lady who, or I guess lady, God, she's younger than us. That child who posed for naked photos outside Lincoln Pius X. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Melissa Midwest is her idol.
Oh.
Her name is something Midwest.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll find her.
See if she.
Melissa Midwest, Schindler's Fist.
And a couple things, and I said I wasn't going to talk about it on a podcast, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to make it a companion film to Schindler's List. Okay. Think about it. All right, have you guys seen it?
No, I've not actually seen.
I've seen bits and
Schindler's
pieces
List.
of Schindler's List.
All right, there's a scene where him and the chick, love interest, whatever, they're riding horses, and then they go up this hill, and then they see the girl with the red coat and all that jazz. Okay. The companion, like the whole movie would be like this. They just bang in the barn before they go horse riding. The beginning of the film, there's a giant party scene. Bang after the party scene. At the very end of the movie, they're driving away in a car. Bang in the car. That's where the fisting will be. Because I only want one fist scene. That's all. Just one.
I want to see this become reality.
And I figured I would change it to Schindler's Fist to just like further spread away.
Spread. You just want to spread everything you can.
I'm trying not to get sued as much as possible.
Yeah, I get you.
Because the topic alone is super.
You should try and find out how other porn industries do it. Although lately they're just like if
It's a dude in a camera in a hotel room.
I mean how they skirt the copyright.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, it'd be like the ones that I saw would be like the Brady Bunch and XXX parody.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like Schindler's List and XXX parody. No.
Andy, that would get a lot of views, I think.
Schindler's Fist alone, and if you say it, you don't have to like accentuate the A either, so you can just be like Schindler's Fist. There.
I think you could totally get away with
Schindler's
using...
Fist alone is gonna be like, people are gonna be like, fucking what? I guess her boss was crying, like he was laughing so hard because her boss had to pick her up on Sunday after the big snowstorm because he had like a truck and all that, and she couldn't leave. So they were talking about me like after like they picked me up, and he's like just asking what I did, and she told him to film and all that, and he's like, well, I guess as a plan B you can always make porn, and Camilla was like, well, on the contrary, and told him all about it, and I guess he was like crying.
Fuck, that's so funny. You should sit down with like a legitimate business meeting.
So what I'm doing is, because basically this is all Josh and I talk about at work every day is ideas for this. So we're going to sit down and probably like watch Schindler's List and get really depressed.
Come up with ideas.
All right,
Yeah, come up with
let's get
ideas.
depressed on a Sunday and make a porno.
I'm going to keep I've always had this like just teaser announcement trailer for it just in my head, and like I can hear it and I can see it, and I just got to sit down with Adobe one day.
You've got a vision.
I have a straight up vision, and every time I tell Camilla about more things I'm doing, she's just like
Like a master
I'm
plan.
like, no fucking way. But I got her to say she wouldn't leave me if I made a porno. So marriage security right there.
Oh my god.
But it
Can we put 3-hit combo? Like, can we back this? Is that allowed?
Is that allowed? Of course it's allowed.
production money, but like
I heard there was. It wasn't Schindler's Fist, but it was
Schindler's Foot.
it was another porno name on like a comedy show that I watched.
There was a comedy show a while ago that did use Schindler's Fist, and I was pretty pissed because I was watching it, and I was like, "Fuck!"
I want to say it was maybe like The League.
Yeah, it was a show like that.
Yeah, and there was.
But I was pretty pissed about it.
Yeah. Theirs was a little more punny.
Yeah, I was like, well,
Like Schindler's
my
Fist
idea.
could like almost sound like a documentary about like Schindler himself.
his reigning.
Yeah,
fist.
his reigning fist.
But
Started like a documentary.
It would be
and then
black.
just flip it.
It'd be black and white. The fist would just be in color.
So the whole film would be a black and white.
Yeah,
Except
and
for
I'd probably film it in 24 frames a second too,
yeah.
which is like cinema frames. So film it in cinema. Have it be a companion piece. I don't know how I'd set it up. Maybe when the scene starts, like have some time in the top corner that'll be like, oh, it syncs up with this in Schindler's List.
Would you recommend people, if they were watching Schindler's List, to when they get to that scene stop and then watch Schindler's Fist and then continue with the rest of Schindler's List?
You should make
That
two.
would be the complete. That would be like, I would leave a note in the like when you produce it, leave a note in there that'd be like, hey, this syncs up to a familiar sounding movie. Kind of like where everyone was saying that Wizard of Oz would sync up with Dark Side of the Moon. Like, have it just word of mouth spread that way. Because I feel like if I were to do anything along that lines, they'd be like, nope. So.
Yeah. That sounds very much like riff tracks, though, where, you could just say, hey, put this in the middle of it. Where it's like, we don't intend for it, but, it just happens to...
See, yeah, that's how I wanted to go about. But I figured I would just put it on.
like how riff tracks is like, this commentary. If you start it with the show,
Yeah. So. Plenty of ideas swirling around.
See, here's
up there.
what I don't understand what you're not doing. Why not just go talk to the Schindler's List people and be like, hey, I have this great idea.
yeah, that's easy.
No. You think Steve? I gotta go talk to Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
And a bunch of Jewish.
Get like a snazzy business suit and be like, hey, Steve, Steve-O,
Buddy.
I got a proposition for you. This.
I remember hearing a funny story about how Steven Spielberg didn't originally graduate college, and then he went back to finish it just to get his degree. And
That was his master's.
yeah, for his film class, he submitted Schindler's List.
Yep. That would be the shittiest. Be like, I'll go first.
Yeah, here's
then-
Schindler's List. Everyone
Well, yeah. Everyone's like,
and then Andy goes after. He's like, well, funny enough, Steve.
Could I borrow your copy? They're really good together.
I would even say companions.
so
Release
funny.
them together, deluxe.
Is Schindler's List? It's really difficult not to say fist and to not transpose the two words. Is Schindler's List on Netflix?
No.
Okay. If it was, I was gonna go watch it for you
Yeah.
to go see see if I can see the vision.
Dude, it's so fucking horrible, but it's such a good idea. The marketing, I don't even need to market it. I just need to say I'm making it online.
Go
and that's
put it on. Go
Just-
put it on B, and you'll be fine.
I don't think there's ever been a porno Kickstarter either, but there's probably some Kickstarter rule against adult.
You could probably use GoFundMe
Find
or
one.
something like that.
Yeah.
Someone will probably allow you to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. All right, guys. Enough of Schindler's Fist. And let's get into the news.
Some real news.
You want the news? You can't handle the news.
I miss Skylar.
This is news on 3 Hit Combo Podcast.
Funny enough, I've played all of Skylar's drops.
All of them. Every single one.
Well, not every single one. He has 6.
Fucking aneurysm right in your chair. I'm here. And just
If you want, I can
died.
finally play one of your drops.
Yay, I did it.
It's like two Care Bears coming.
I'm glad I could share this.
Try anal.
I'm glad I could share this moment with you, Andy.
Yes. Business.
All right. Fourth grader suspended for terroristic threats after using Lord of the Rings on a student. He told the other student that he would make him disappear with the One Ring.
And that was
a terroristic
threat.
threat, and he is now suspended.
This is the one that I emailed you.
Yes.
And I read the whole thing twice. And I had a debate with my boss. And, like, I can totally see from the parents' perspective of how this is fucking moronic. But at the same time, I can somewhat see from the school's perspective, they just blew it out of the water.
Schools are really good at doing that. Like, really good at blowing
A lot of
shit
schools
out of the
have
water.
that zero tolerance policy, which is usually an excuse not to think.
Yeah.
Where, like, if a kid is found to have, say, a Boy Scout knife in his backpack, or even in his car or something like that, that's basically the same as having a machete.
Yeah.
You have a knife. It may be, yay big, but
I had this in high school, my Swiss Army knife, and they were like fucking crazy about it.
Oh, yeah?
But I kept it on there. They didn't know it was in my pocket all day. Fucking thing.
except for when you decided to go AWOL and stab everybody.
Open everybody's bottles for them.
Oh, I got pinpricked.
Maybe
That's about as big.
tighten or loosen some loose screws.
Fuck the system, man.
Speaking of stabbing, a sleeping man was stabbed in the butt in Cleveland.
That's what I emailed you. I just went by the headline. I'm like, yup. Butt stabbing while you're getting sleepy.
Initially, he told police he didn't know who attacked him, but he knew it was over a girl. Family members at the Gay Avenue home told investigators they had nothing more to offer about the attacker because they were asleep after 9 p.m. on Wednesday when the 24-year-old man was stabbed.
Who goes to bed at 9 p.m.? Is everyone in bed at... Like, I go to bed at 9 p.m.
They're
but I'm
in
up.
Cleveland. There's nothing going on.
Emergency medical crew drove the man to Metro Health Medical Center, where he finally opened up to investigators. The victim told police the culprit goes by Dante and, quote, lives in the hood. He refused to say anything else about the assailant that stabbed him in the butt.
Well, at least you got stabbed in the meatiest part of your body.
Yeah.
Yo, G, my dick's the meatiest. No, it's your ass. Yo, G.
Oh, boy. That's the last story.
Is it depressing?
I'm excited. You're building up the tension. It's going to be something like 2 birds can kill 1 stone. Or something shitty.
Man on Dolphin sex documentary makes a big splash at a film festival.
Wonderful pun.
That funny?
Oh, it was a big splash. He made a big splash.
The documentary is called Dolphin Lover.
Oh, there we go. That's all I needed to know.
Malcolm Brenner claims in 1970 he had a consensual sexual relationship with a dolphin named Dolly, whom he met at a Florida amusement park when he was taking photographs for a children's book. Dolphin Lover debuted last week at the Slam Dance Film Festival in Park City, Utah.
Dance.
Brenner, who is now 63, was 18 years old when he met Dolly at the dolphin show of a now-defunct Florida Land. He speaks of his time with the aquatic mammal as if it were a romance, not an act of bestiality.
There's trailers online.
He said, at first, I discouraged her. I wasn't interested. After some time, I thought, if this was a woman, would I come up with these rationalizations that were excuses?
If this was
He
a
said
woman.
there's something quite transcendental about making love with a dolphin.
Oh my god.
He said she would thrust herself against me. He claims she became more gentle during their 9-month affair.
Affair? He was married? Or was she married? That slut.
An affair doesn't make her cheating.
Oh my god, this dude banged a dolphin for 9 months.
I mean, congrats. It's more action than most nerds are getting.
Oh God.
Like, I
He
just.
said I started rubbing her along her back, working my way to her flukes and her tail. And as I was rubbing her and moving my hand towards her tail, Dolly was slowly rolling along her axis. Oh.
I'm all hot and bothered.
Two blowholes, guys.
What a sexy dorsal fin.
Do you think he was ever like, hey Brian, you want an Eiffel Tower or Dolphin with me? No man, they got
If
sharp
yes,
teeth.
just say.
Like she's pretty cool. She won't gnaw on your dick, but like, if you wear a couple condoms, you'll be okay.
Don't rub fish oil on it first. Don't do that.
Yeah, because that's something that happens a lot.
So I want this
Skip
guy
the
to
fish
dress.
oil on the dick.
I want.
It's fish.
Pro
lube,
tip
just-
from the 3-Hit Combo podcast: don't put fish oil on your dick.
Oh, okay.
What if you dress up like in a big dolphin costume? It's just like, I'm ready to join you. Or even better, he dressed her up like a woman.
Tries to make a mermaid out of her. He's like, "You're my real mermaid."
Oh, Ariel.
Jinx, motherfucker! Take your pants off.
So that'll do it for this episode of 3 Hit Combo Podcast. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3 Hit Combo Podcast, twitter.com/3 Combo PC. That is the number 3. PC stands for podcast. Keep on the lookout to see if that Radioshack's still open. Email us at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com.
I'll tweet it.
All right. And search for us on YouTube, 3 Hit Combo Podcast. So for Tam and Andy, this is Matt, signing out.